Check, check. Boom, we're live. Live again. Testing out some samples. Let me pull it up here. Get my little pop-out chat going here so I can read what you guys are saying. There we go. Sorry guys, give me just a moment. Spur of the moment thing. Got to share it on the socials. Why isn't it popping up? Interesting. Try restarting the YouTube app real quick. Trying to get my chat here on the phone, that way I can just have it in front of me. There we go. Alright, that's up. Testing out some samples, having some fun. Sorry guys, gotta make the posts. Alright. Having a moment. Oh no. That's right, gotta play the game with the Canon. It'll shut itself off after 30 minutes, so. What sucks is I've got like the dummy battery that you can plug into it, and the dummy battery for some reason just doesn't work. There we go, post. Testing out samples. Yep. All right. Streaming on YouTube. That's nerd. Okay. Share. Boom. Pull back my chat. There we go. Sick. Thanks for bearing with me there, guys. Hanging out. I've got the sample that we made yesterday pulled up in a session here. Just like I pulled up this session from 2-3 years ago, and it's just a whole bunch of throwaway riffs. So just picked up the guitar, may be in tune, may not be in tune. I don't know. Just one of those, like, you just have the idea, grab it, and get it out real quick. And most of these have gone nowhere, so I figure what better place to check out some samples than in a throwaway session with some dead riffs. Make sure everybody can hear me real quick. Double check over here. Yep, talking heads coming through. We're good. Double check, make sure Pro Tools is coming through. Solo out some drums. Hit that. Sweet, there we go. It's all rocking. So what I've got is I've got the sample that we made yesterday, and that's all, as you can see, that's all loaded up here. So we've got all those layers in there. And then I've also uploaded the Screaming at the Kick sample, and then this is the Westfall Audio kick. This is one I'm working on right now still, so it's still being curated. Toms, these are Drums of Eli. So this is another pack I'm working on right now. So just kind of having some fun, testing out some samples and playing around with the one that we made yesterday. Just using a Contact, Modern and Massive, first one, just for programming. It's all stemmed out, and then just firing the samples and the overheads. And then none of the rooms right now are active. None of the like Modern and Massive rooms are active. It's all just sampled rooms. So just having fun. Check it out. This is like an old dead riff. I don't even know. We'll find out together. This could be interesting. Oh yeah, it's that riff. Okay. Everything is raw right now, so there's all the processing's off. We just nuked it all because it was like mixed from 3 years ago, and you know you change as a mixer over 3 years. So have some fun, just kind of see if we can make it sound any good and see if the samples work. Right now we're rocking. We're trying to make it roll. All right. So this is again a dead riff, throwaway riff. Lord only knows what's in this session. There's something in 7. We'll see what my crazy self was thinking 3 years ago. Like, I'm gonna write a riff in 7. Let's see what that is. I'm scared. Hey, I ain't mad at that. The riff just doesn't have any bass on it though. Let's make some bass real quick. Fuck it. Oop. Screw it. Sorry guys. Audio suite? Pitch. Good old, where's Verify? No, not Verify. I'm so sorry. Sound Shifter. There we go. Sound Shifter. That's the one. Just drop it down. Hit it. Now we've got bass. We do not have bass. Alright. Old riffs, you know. What can you say? God, did I even know how to program overheads back then? Like, that's terrible. Oh yeah, look at that. What is happening? That's all snare chatter. Yeah, these need to come up. That was terrible. What was I thinking? I'm not mad at the drum sound. I'm mad at that drum fill. That's terrible. Alright, let's just get like a bass and drum sound going real quick. Just naked bass is driving me nuts. Let's not go do... We could go super duper modern. Let's not do that. Let's go left field. Sam's amp. Let's go for like just crunchy rock. Straight rock bass tones. Where's that at? He's a little bit more like distortion out of it. I like how that makes him more like way more vocal. That's cool. That's cool. Sick. Starting to sound more like a bass. Again, I probably just picked up some bass with like 2-year-old strings on it. Goodness only knows. Good old Rev E. This dude. It's really good for leveling out the bass. Sick. Let's go and balance that in with these samples real quick. We've got like a working bass tone. I'm mad at that. Let's bring in these guitars, see how bad these are. Disclaimer, I am not a guitar player. So, I Pro Tools the hell out of my guitars. Still not digging into limiter territory yet, so we're good on headroom. Just give him like a SSL channel strip apiece and just kind of see what happens with that. Good old V2. New one. Yeah, change it. Fuck it. Golly, I gotta watch my language on stream. I just let it rip. I'm sorry. Kind of getting the balance right there in the center channel with the snare, kick, and bass. Kind of finding that point where like the bass crunch and the guitar crunch meld. Just kind of building like a bed, and then we're gonna dive into these drums. I really like the sound of the brown knob on guitars. I think that's already got way more life. Now we pan it out. Now that we know the tone's going to gel with the bass. And I'm not using the compressor on that because we're going to use a different compressor here in a minute. Just bypass that EQ, make sure we like it. Yeah, really helped it out. All right, so we're going to try 2 different compressors. And I like doing this one on each side. I'm kind of strange like that because I like hearing the way that they react differently. And one will lock more with the center channel. So I'm going to pay attention to whichever one's going to do that. And yep, good old cheater. Here we go. I don't know. I'm not looking at the meter. Just whenever it sounds and feels good, that's where I stop. This doesn't have a compressor on it. We'll level match it to that. It's already holding it down way better. Bypass that, and then we'll do the other side. I'm leaning to this speaker, so I'm going to do it in the exact same speaker. Alright, we'll level match it to the other one real quick with the Renaissance Axe turned off. Then we turn Renaissance Axe on and we see which side's locking into the track harder. Volume difference on the API, we'll bring that up. And then we'll switch the sides just to kind of get a feel. Renaissance Axe is gelling harder. Pull it on over. Let's see what's going on with these like guitar extra part things. You hear that? Someone's bumping their subs outside. Oh my god. Alright, bass is a little hot, but drums are completely raw right now, they're not mixed. So let's go ahead and start diving into that. This is that snare from yesterday. So we'll pull that up. Alright, let's carve out a little bit of that muddiness in that bass. That's kind of driving me nuts. Needs to be fixed. There we go. Got some bass rock in there now. A little more out of the way. I went a little bit crazy with the top end, but I like the curve, so we'll just shelf it down. Sweet. Now I'm going to take our snare sample from yesterday, and I'm just going to duplicate this. I'm going to create like a wet and a dry. So I'm going to have like a direct that's on its own channel. I'm going to have rooms and overheads on its own channel. So I can treat those guys separately. Where is my duplicate button? There it is. Hit that. Boom. So this will be my directs. So we can mute the overheads. And this will be my rooms. So we'll mute the directs. Here we go. The YT rooms. And we'll call this the YT snare. YouTube snare, YouTube rooms. Alright, let's Zener limiter this guy. It really is the coolest room compressor, right? I'm just digging on it right now. It's the coolest room compressor. Comp tube, super fast attack, fast release, bring the input down. Just pang. Like, did we accidentally just create like Saint Anger Mark II? It's just it's a fucking anvil. Just bam. Alive and impact. I think we did. That's just the room. Bring back in our direct. Let's kind of start doing some stuff with this one. It's already fully processed with outboard, so let's just kind of shape it for the song. There we go. A little just aggressive. Oh no. Jordy's going for an aggressive snare? What? No. We might have accidentally shifted the phase on our rooms when we edited them, or when we EQ'd them, so let's go ahead and play with that. This fab filter, this this low shelf, anytime you use this low shelf, or this high cut, high pass, oh my gosh, use a high pass and fab filter, it just messes with the phase right around that curve so bad. Like, you just lose all your punch right in that 200 area. It's something about, like, if it's curving at 100, it's shifting phase right in here. I don't know what it is. Not hip to it. I need to find a way to get away from this plugin. play with that balance, bring up the room, and take down the overhead. Yeah, more width. Oh, that was muted. Hey! There we go. Let's just solo this out. The ring on that snare just goes forever. Pang. Then I take this on the room track, do the opposite. Pull the attack back. And push this. I don't think we can possibly squish that room mic anymore. Just boom. Randy, love you, buddy. How you doing? Hope all's been well your way. See, you've been working your butt off on all those cabs, man. Building cabs, wrapping cabs left and right. That's crazy. So the overheads, these are modern massive overheads. Let's get a little bit more length out of them though. They're a little bit kind of just stick attack with no whoosh behind it. Then again, I don't have any, my drum bus is non-existent right now. I don't have it going. Tell you what, let's do that. Let's throw the API 2500 in. Screw it. Let's have fun. I was just using this to master a song earlier. We'll go ahead and put this into drum smack mode. There we go. Drum smacky mode. And set it to stun. Ratio 10:1. Screw it. Attack 10 milliseconds and release. We're going to roll it to 50 milliseconds on the auto setting. Completely unlinked. Let's squish some drums. One second. Where's aha? There it is. Interesting, I'm not hearing the API at all. Oh, and it's getting destroyed. It is absolutely getting destroyed. Might be because I'm way too into clip zone. Let's pull this back. Bump this up. If we can't get it going, we'll just bypass it. Screw it. +9, -9 trick. Yeah, that's doing what it's supposed to do, right? Oh. Put him in the wrong spot. Oh, that'll do it. I'm in the blend knob and the blend set to 0. So hey, good old ID10T error on me. Now you're gonna hear that compressor start to kick in. So like it almost just makes you blink whenever the shells hit it. Just like it's so just pop, pop. Then we're gonna blend that in with the. Go ahead and roll this back to 0, and we're gonna blend that into the dry kit. Somewhere in there, it's at about a 40% blend, so it's 60% dry, 40% wet. So I'll go ahead and bypass the 2500 in and out, that way you can hear it. This is without it, and then I'll put it in. Just get that extra pump. Oh, the Cush was on my mastering settings. We'll leave it. Screw it. Sounds great. All right. The shimmer's too high. Just kidding. We'll knock it down by 1. All right. There we go. Let's hear that with the bass. Sick. Let's go ahead and check out these 2 kick drums. This is the first one. This is the Westfall Audio kick I'm working on. And we've got the screaming at the kick. That's just the one shot. That's just 3 wave files. So the bricks, rooms, and directs. This one is just a kick in and kick out right now. Has like a little bit of a whistle though and a kick in I'm still trying to work on. But we'll mute them in and out. Check them out. This one just has like a fatness about it that I love. And this one has like a just focused tightness and a punch. But the rooms are also kind of helping it blend in with the kit. So we'll blend them both in together. Sick. Let's go ahead and check out some toms. Do I even have toms in this thing? I don't know if I do or not. I don't think I do. One tom fill. Super programmy tom fill. Let's drive everybody nuts and put that on a loop and down some toms. Give it the full bar. Let's mute the floor tom there. That way it's only a rack tom. That sounds like a rack tom. Yeah, and these are the same way as the snare. These have multiple room mics. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put a room mic in there with it. Rack tom. Oh, that's right. And there's also, I think there's underneath mics too. Yep, Rezo head mic. Look at that. Forgot all about that. Heck yeah. Let's hear it without that Rezo head. It's the first time in my life I've ever done that. I ever mic'd up a Rezo head. Man, does it add some depth. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to do that with the other ones now too. This is the floor tom. So I cheated this one. I've only got a rack and a floor tom on this one. So I took the floor tom, copied it, and tuned it down a little bit for the third tom. But hey, it works. Where is it? Eli. Floor tom. And that way we can get the Rezo head and the room mic. 441, 57, M80, 441. Sick. Dude, that Rezo head adds so much, that's ridiculous. I might have to start doing that again. It's only going to cost me like twice the channels on the toms though. Yeah, this one, exact same thing, floor tom, just tuned down by 15. So we'll do the same thing with the Rezo head. That's the wrong stuff. That one. The floor tom. Floor tom. There we go. Do minus 15. And Rezo head and room. Solo it. What was our blend on this one? We'll match that blend. Minus 3.14. Minus 13.9. There we go. Boom. Nothing on it. That's just the raw samples, how we tracked them. Good front end. Bass. There you go. little bit boxy on the snare drum. Let's push some more 200. I guess I did boost box right there. That's the thing, when you track a snare with a 73, it's just like every frequency you ever need is there. And you never have to, like, you're just kind of cushion it into whatever your situation is. You don't have to just go crazy surgical with it. Sweet, let's go ahead and bring in some modern and massive room sounds. Check it out. Still not too thrilled with the overheads. Not thrilled with it. Let's check that out. Compressor, that's what we need. Just trying to get more length out of the cymbals. Oh, I'm accidentally triggering kick drums with that. Let's not do that. Set number. Detail is set to 30. Let's go ahead and copy that over here. Set that detail to 30. Boom. I got a lot of sustain out of that drum room. Let's dial that back. It's just like a sustain button. You click it and all of a sudden the ring just never ends. Or run that into the Zener and see if that helps it. never stops. Let's see what's in this all production thingy-majigger. Some impact whoosh, cartoon crap. Yeah, just a bunch of bull crap. A whoosh, a backwards guitar, and an 808. Same exact. I'm carrying that 808 sample around for like 2 decades. I think it's the first 808 I ever made in my life. It's anytime I need an 808, there it is now. Yeah, just works. Thin out the guitar reverse. That way whenever the guitars kick in, it's more impactful. A little too thin. There we go. Where's the whoosh? We'll thin out the whoosh. Not me to make that band. Not even gonna pretend like I did. There you go. Let's hear how that kicks into the drum. A little more whoosh. .808s are just like a instant dopamine hit to the brain. It really is. Let's go ahead and group our samples. Samples. Let's see. And then we'll group the get good drum samples. Get these. Can we blend in the get good samples? Let's check that out. See how that sounds like with ours. Does add like just a slightest little tiny bit more tack to it. It's crazy how dead that snare gets the second you mute that room track. Like, that thing is just the life and the bombasticness of that sample. But which sample is making it do that? Let's check it out. It's the rooms. The actual rooms have the ring in it. So, if it's a little too much. we go. Let me dial in that snare again real quick, or play with the snare volume. I think that's all I've really got to do. So we'll call, this is all snares. Call that snare. And we'll call you kicks. Sweet. Let's go ahead and run the outboard bus compressor instead of the bus compressor 2 plug-in, and we'll shoot those out, see which one we're liking more. I think I'm running that one on like, it's on 20 in auto. I don't have a 20 setting on this though. 2 to 1, and I'll run this on auto. No high pass filter. Screw all that. Screw the high pass filter. You don't need it. Don't need the high pass filter. Guys, warm audio. Why is that sounding so good at 8 decibels of gain reduction on the bus compressor? I've never hit it that hard. I'm at 1.5 to 1. I mean, you can hear that compressor duck the hell out the second the band comes in though. But I love how like dense it gets. Shit. Yeah, it just collapses though. We can't do that. It just collapses. Let's try 2 to 1. There we go, that's a hardware bus compressor in there now. Gotta fix something in the top end of this kick. There we go, and then we'll just bring the overall top end of the kick down. like how it's shaped and I like the tone of it, but I just want to take the level down a little bit. It's the beauty of a shelf. There we go. Check out this little like oddball riff in 7 real quick again. See what's up with this thing. Let's slap a bullshit mastering chain on it. That's the sample still ringing. We're gonna go ahead and get her pretty loud now. Sorry about that, guys. My camera battery died on me there. We're back. Just kind of getting loud here, trying to figure out how to get some loudness. That's pretty freaking loud, so heads up, watch your ears. See if we can squeeze like 1 more dB out of it just to be ignorant at the end of the day. Every mastering engineer in the world's watching this going, no, what are you doing? It's not that loud. It sounds terrible. And they're probably right. Yeah. There we go. DC filter on. Let's rock. Kick on some, I'm already oversampling there. We'll kick on some 24-bit dither. And sure, 2 times oversampling, sure. Because we're on 48. No, we're on 44.1. Son of a gun. 4 times. And we'll switch you over to 4 times. Crazy how much I just changed the cymbals. Let's just see what our loudness is. Let's see what we're hitting. This is going to be ignorant. Let's see here. Metric AB. This plugin is great. There we go. Should be my mix. No. All right, there we go, my mix. Make sure I'm not going to get a copyright by accidentally hitting any of this. Like -5, -6, but we're crunching pretty hard, so we've got some spectral issues that we got to fix. But yeah, that's it pretty much, guys. That's the drums with our samples. So yeah, so there it is. That's all of our shells we've been working on here. Let's do some drums and bass real quick. A little bit of drums and bass. Let's go ahead and check it out again real quick. A little bit of drum and bass, or a little bit of full bandage of, so everything in red is going to be our shells. So let's go ahead and print these real quick. I just need one. I just need one stereo. The print. We'll mute you, and we'll go ahead and grab it right here off of our mix bus. Send it straight to the print. And we can top and tail it how we want to later for like social media stuff, for little demo stuff, or whatever we want to use it for. So let me go ahead and grab a whole big chunk of that there. Sweet, we'll grab a little bit of whatever this is too. Sure. Call this weird 7 thing. And this will be the new sample tester. So all this can go inactive. That way all of our analog is baked in. Make that inactive. There we go. And oh, gotta unmute that. There we go. That's playing with the samples, making sure it all works, and now we've got audio demos. So, thank you guys for sticking it out with us. Thanks for hanging. And, yeah, have a good day.